Started? Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, you?
Good. You can have a seat wherever you want.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. So, my name is Varinder Deep Singh Sohi and I go by he and him. So, may I know the name that you use and pronounce?
My name is Aditya and I go by he and him.
Okay, nice to meet you, Aditya.
Yep, same to you.
Yep. So, I will be using some paper and pen to make some notes so that we can refer to them in the future if we want. Is that comfortable for you?
Yeah, sure.
Yep, thank you. So, I would like to start with my role as a worker. I am the counselor in your sessions from like 7 to 10 weeks.
Yep.
So, you can reach out to me. We can arrange the frequency of the sessions as we go further in the future according to the progress.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, that's good. And I will be supporting you in the goals that you want to achieve. I'll try to be as supportive as possible. You can share everything, whatever you want, and you have client rights as well. You can stop the session whenever you want. You can change the counselor. You can change the services. Anything you want. You can give me suggestions. I can change my own style as well according to you. So that's all we can.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay. So have you heard about confidentiality agreement?
No.
Okay. So the confidentiality agreement is an agreement that we use, and in this everything is confidential between you and me. However, there are some limitations to it, as such as self-harm. If self-harm is involved, I need to report it. If harm to others, or elderly abuse, child abuse, subpoena from the court. Moreover, I might have to share limited information with my supervisor in order to have some guidance from them.
Sure.
But for that, I will have your consent first, then I'll share that information. And if you don't want me to share that information, I'm not going to share it. But the limitations such as self-harm and subpoena from the court or harm to others are there. So in those cases, I have to report you. I have to report the authorities regarding the information that we have. Otherwise, everything is confidential between you and me in this space.
Sounds good.
Good. So can we begin our session now? Are you feeling comfortable?
Yeah.
Good.
We can start.
Okay. So may I know what brings you here today?
So like, so the thing which is bringing me here today is like related to addiction, and it's like with the cigarettes, and like I used to smoke cigarettes like from 2 years before this, but recently like from past 5 months I am like smoking more cigarettes, like too much cigarettes rather than I used to. Like before, I used to smoke a cigarette like in a week. I used to smoke 5 cigarettes or 3 cigarettes. Like it's that's too less. But now it's like a day 10 cigarettes, sometimes 6, 7. It's the normal range per day now, from the last 4 or 5 months. So like I'm not getting it. Like I want to leave it. Either reduce it because I think quitting is not a way.
Yep.
Whenever I try to quit it, I control myself 1 day, 2 day, and on the third day, I go start getting fits, something like that, and it's just like I just want cigarette at any cost, so I smoke it.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you want to either reduce it or quit it, but whenever you try to quit it, you relapse.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will figure out what are the factors.
Yeah.
And may I know when was the last time you smoked?
It's coming before the session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there any factor that like motivates you or pushes you towards smoking?
I don't say it's like a motivation, but it's a guilt.
Yeah.
Whenever I smoke a lot, I go into guilt trip like stuff, and I just throw my cigarettes in a bag and put it away. But whenever I feel like I have to smoke, so it's like I smoke. I bring that bag out and then just smoke.
Okay.
Whenever that guilt trip is over or finished, I just smoke again the same number.
So may I know why you feel guilt on in those situations, as you are doing the smoking by your own, nobody's forcing you, but what is that reason that makes you feel guilt?
Yeah, I know, like, every cigarette box is written on it, it's dangerous for health.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it. Everyone knows, like, every advertisement shows it causes cancer and all. I like that. So it's in our brain since like that. But addiction doesn't see that it is harmful or it's good or it's bad. It only sees like it's giving you a enjoyment or a relaxation for a couple of time. So that's why I think whenever I smoke too much, I just remember those memories from my childhood, like wherever our parents or friends told us like cigarettes are bad, or some advertisement as well, or just it's written on the box. It's completely visual to us, like cigarettes are bad.
Yes.
It causes cancer. So it gives like I have smoked 10. So it gets you in that trip.
Okay, so you're like, I don't want to do this, but you have to do this.
Yeah.
It's kind of situation.
I don't control my feelings, like
Okay.
what to do now.
That's understandable, kind of.
Yeah.
So, are there any problems that are becoming like hyping up in your life because of the smoking?
Like for my personal life, there is only problem like my partner is not accepting it because it was earlier it was good once in a week or twice in a week, so it doesn't affect a lot. But now it's like I am going in every hour, sometimes every 25 minutes, 30 minutes I am going there smoking a cigarette, and it's becoming my habit after meal or before meal. It's like the water. So it's like getting my relationship worst, and even my friends. But like some of my friends smoke cigarettes, so they understand. They don't say me anything. Like they know why people smoke cigarette, because they are suffering too. But they are not at my level. They are like they smoke like less cigarettes, so they don't say me anything. But on the other hand, at my workplace, like before I was taking only 1 to 2 breaks for my food, but now I usually take a break in an hour, or if it's busy I'd usually take break like after 2 hours, which I need. And this my manager also knows, and my owner, like the head of the office, also knows like I have to take a break in a 2 hour necessarily. So like they have warned me many times, like it's not good for the work because you are taking tobacco and everything in the working place. It's not impacting, but still it's not good.
So, have you ever had any of the social services? Have you accessed any of the social services before this? Any counseling session?
No, it's my first time.
It's your first time.
Yep.
So I appreciate your courage, that you have the courage to share these things with me. Thank you for sharing.
Thank
You have a lot of determination as you express your feelings that you want to quit it or reduce it,
Yeah.
whatever it takes, right? So how are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not at all and 10 being yeah, I can do it at this moment.
So like before talking to you, it was like 4, but like now I'm feeling like excited, and you can see smile, so it's like 9. So I
Nine.
can like if you share a person problem and it's confidential, like so
Yeah.
then it's good.
Yeah, for sure. So you are feeling very much confident
Yeah.
that you can do it.
Yeah, now I think because we will make goals and you can
Yeah.
guide me with my problems. So
Yeah, I'll be supporting you throughout this procedure. Whatever
Yeah.
it takes, we will figure it out.
Yep.
So we will make goals, objectives, try to figure out what we want to do and achieve. So, can you tell me, like, do you have any of those problems that can affect you if you want to achieve the goals?
I think my relapse only.
Okay. So
I
that's
am suffering only with relapse, otherwise I don't have
okay.
any
So
problem.
relapse is the big issue that you're facing.
Yeah,
So
that's
we have figured out most of the situation that you are currently.
Yeah.
So we will try to figure out what
Yeah.
would be the
Yeah.
solutions that we can, potential solutions that we can
Yeah.
focus on. So do you have any question before we end our session?
No. Like
Yeah.
I can know by when we will be having our next session.
Yeah, the next session we can have whenever you want in the next week, weekends or weekdays, whatever is comfortable for you. Just let us know around 2 days before you want to have the session so that we can figure it out when to meet. So that's all. Anything else?
Yep.
So, okay, have a nice day.
You too.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you. Yeah, this is